Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm excited to bring you this makeup tutorial. It's an everyday look. You can wear it every single time if you choose to, and it's very simple to achieve. So the first thing I do is moisturize my skin. I went in to use my aloe vera jelly. I always use this just to give me a good skin prep before I go in with my makeup application. But before we go ahead, I want to make sure that my lips are nice and moisturized for lipstick later. So the next thing I want to do is to prime my face. So I used Collection Primed and Ready. It's a blurring primer, so I applied it on the important parts of my face that I want to achieve that flawless coverage, and then allowed that to setting. Now I'm going to use my L'Oreal True Match Foundation in the shade 9N Truffle. Look, if you've been watching my videos recently, you'll know that I've been in love. I've fallen back in love with this foundation, and I can't seem to get enough of it. It's really good foundation, good coverage. It's not cakey, it's lightweight. When you wear it, you don't even feel like you're wearing anything. I used my stippling brush to apply that foundation, and yeah, I just took my time and I blended everything out. I always make sure that I spend so much time on my forehead area, because I don't like to see that line of demarcation between my hairline and my forehead. Can you see the coverage, guys? Can you just see the nice flawless application? So I went in to curl my lashes. Sometimes I do it after, sometimes I do it before, depends on how I feel. So now I'm just going in with concealer and applying it on the areas I want to bring forward and to give it more dimension. I went in with my damp beauty sponge, and I'm just starting from the bottom part of my face because I wanted the concealer to sit under my eyes for a little bit longer to retain more coverage. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, guys, it'll be a very good time for you to subscribe, okay? Because I have so many nice content for you coming your way. And I also have content on my page, my channel at the moment, so you can actually watch and binge watch. And you're gonna learn a lot, and you know, we can just grow together, and you can just chill with me, okay? I'm actually nice, I am. Next thing I do is contour my face. I used the same foundation, L'Oreal True Match Foundation, but in the shade Espresso. You can see that it's a little bit warmer. I always do this to add warmth to my face, and I used an angled brush to apply it to under my cheekbones, and now I'm using a smaller brush to contour, add a bit more shadows to my nose area, so it just gives it the illusion of a slimmer nose. I apply some around the perimeter of my forehead again to add more warmth around my face. Like I said, I was trying to create like a 3D effect. I'm going to take my Rubies palette. It's by Profusion. I used the two red colors to blush up my face even further. I put it at the tip of my nose also. And I'm going to take my pressed powder. I'm going to just press that into my face, the entire face, to set all the cream products I've applied before I go into the baking process. Sometimes I find that when I go straight into baking after applying cream products, it becomes a little more difficult to dust off the bake after. So most of the time I set my face. Some days I don't remember, but most of the time I set my face so that I can have that layer of powder before I go into bake, so it'd be easier for me to dust or the bake after. So I just put it on the areas that I highlighted earlier with the concealer. I'm just trying to set the cream products even further and to increase the brightness. So instead of adding any new layer of powder, I just use what's left on my sponge to create that reverse contour, because it looks more natural this way for me. When I go in with like extra fresh powder, it's just, yeah, it just looks harsh sometimes if you don't properly dust it off. Taking a spoolie, I brushed my brows in place, and then I took Vital eyebrow pencil and I'm just tracing that out. Here I have an eyebrow tutorial on this channel, so if you want to see that, click on the link above, and yeah, it will take you straight to the tutorial. Actually, I've started to do my eyebrows differently recently, so I may actually upload a new an updated eyebrow tutorial. If you'd like to see that, drop it in the comment section below. I would love to show you. Okay, so my eyebrow technique just changes all the time, so yeah, if you'd like to see the updated routine, please comment below and let me know if you'd like to see an updated eyebrow tutorial. I just cleaned it up with concealer, and then I'm just going to use a fluffy eyeshadow brush to blend everything out. Applied some more concealer on my eyelid because I want to create an even base basically. So that's what I'm doing right now. So all you need to do is just slap on concealer on the entire eyelid and make sure it's nice and blended out. Like I said, this is an easy look. We're not trying to make anything complicated. So I took that color that I showed you. It looks a bit peachy. So I applied it. I used a big fluffy eyeshadow brush to apply it on the entire eyelid. This is supposed to be quick and easy. You don't have to overthink this. Make sure that it's on your eyelid. You're not drawing it up onto your eyebrow area. You're just keeping it on your eyelid. Okay, that's all we're gonna use. That's the entire color. So I took that white color I showed you, and I used a brush to apply it to the inner corner of my eyes. I just wanted to take the look a notch higher, so I applied that white color in the inner corner of my eyes just to give it a nice pop. Sometimes the brush doesn't really give enough pigment, so you can go in with your finger and apply the same thing with your finger. It's totally fine as long as you blend it out. So I'm using Blue Heaven Kajal pencil. I got this from the hair shop, and it's really nice and pigmented and creamy. And all I do is just line my waterline, both the top and the bottom, and then use it as a liner as well. Now you're gonna see me extend it even further out. So that's what I do. You just need to first line the top and the bottom of your waterline and then slightly extend it. Now you want to take a flat angled brush and push out the rest of the product. So you don't need to apply any more of the liner. Just use your brush to push out what's on there. So I'm going to show you on the other side again. So I'm slightly extending the liner out on my eye, and then you're going to take a flat brush like so, flat straight brush, and push out the product to form a slight wing. So you can see that I extended this line a bit further than the other eye. You're going to see me correct that in a minute. So you just want to use that to blend out the entire the liner. You don't need to apply any more liner, just use the brush to push out the product. So you see, because I've extended the line too further out than the other eye than I'd like to, so I picked my my concealer brush that I used earlier to blend the concealer out. I used it to correct it to reduce the length of the liner. So now I'm taking this mascara by Essence. It's one of the most raved about mascaras recently, so, and it's really good. So I used it to coat my lashes. Now I'm going back in with my compact pressed powder. This powder is by Bare Minerals, and I'm just using that to dust off all the bake and set the entire face. It reduces the intensity of your blush, it takes out the bake and all of that stuff. So now I'm going to highlight my cheekbones, the tip of my nose, the bridge of my nose, the brow bone, and my Cupid's bow. And I took some highlighter as well. I put them in the inner corner of my eye so that they can pop even more. So I went in with my Fix Plus setting spray in coconut, and I drenched my entire face. So the point of a setting spray is to kind of melt the powders in, give you a nice seamless look, especially in pursing. So next thing I do is line my lip with this Primark lip liner, and it's so creamy and so soft. All I needed to do was just purse my lips together and, you know, blend it. And then I added a lighter lipstick in the middle, and I used my finger to just blend around the edges to give a nicer, you know, appearance. And that's it for the lip. And that's the end of the tutorial, guys. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Look, can you see? Can you see what I can see? I didn't even put lashes, guys. You don't need lashes every single day. You don't need lashes to get you to look good. So look at this. I know that if I'd added lashes, this would have taken this look easily to a glam. But you don't really need that. Can you see that I'm moving up close? You can see this is what you'll see in person. And that's the very, very important thing for me. I have to look good in person, not just on camera. So if you guys follow all these steps, I'm very sure that you're gonna get there. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please give us a like, share this video with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of my new videos. Thank you so much for joining me on this tutorial. I hope you have a really, really great day. Have a lovely time. Bye.